This is the quickest way to start calisthenics at home as a beginner. I started calisthenics 5 years ago, and by using these 3 concepts I'm about to show you, I got insane progress in just 30 days. I had no gym membership, no weights, and I still was able to build an aesthetic body. You can do the same if you just lock in and listen. So the first thing you want to do is start with the basics. I know you see guys on Instagram that do these cool parkour and backflips on the playground, and you're like, oh, that looks so cool. I want to try that, bro. No, bro. You need to master the basics before you start trying to do the cool stuff. You think an NBA player like LeBron James started off learning windmill dunks as his first move? No, because that would be ridiculous. He started off with the fundamentals. He learned how to dribble the ball and shoot free throws. Once you become good enough at the basics, that's when you can start moving on, and the more advanced workouts will become easier to you. So you need to start with push-ups, squats, pull-ups, and planks. These are the 4 you need right now. Anything else does not matter. When I first started, I was 17, 18, and the only exercises I did was those 4, and I still got aesthetic. It's like when you build a house. When you start building a house, you start off at the base. You don't just go in there and just start making a fully furnished balcony and a hot tub jacuzzi in the attic. No, they pour concrete on first because that creates a solid foundation so they can make the flooring of the crib. Once you're solid at the basics, the next thing you'll need to learn is steady progression is key. You want to increase the reps you're doing at each exercise so you can gain more strength. If you were doing 25 push-ups and 15 pull-ups last week, this week you're going to want to do 30 push-ups and 20 pull-ups. It's as simple as playing Pokemon. When you're putting in the time, it build up your Pokemon skills so you can get better attacks. And then as you earn more XP, which is experience points, then you can level up. And that's the exact same way with calisthenics. You're building up the skills so that you can learn the new moves, so that you can learn the cool, nice stuff that the guys on Instagram are doing. When you start treating working out like a video game, that's when it becomes a lot funner, I'm not gonna lie. After you progress, now it's time to make things hard. It's time to pull the tricks out. This is when you can start searching up on YouTube the more advanced calisthenic workout routines, add them into your schedule, start trying them out. The mistake I see a lot of guys make is they stop training after they reach level 2. Once they get the basics down and they can do them with a good amount of reps, they stop trying and they just do the same exercise over and over and over again. And I made this mistake before too, and I became stagnant and I started seeing less gains. And exercises that used to take me 45 minutes to complete was now only taking me 30 minutes. I could just breeze through it. I was thinking to myself, oh, this is a good thing. This just means I'm getting stronger and I'm working out better, but actually I was wrong because it was no longer challenging, so I was not allowing myself to push myself for my muscles to grow more. And you may be thinking, well, it's okay to maintenance. Once I reach a certain level, I'll like it. But really, if you're not getting stronger, in a way, you're one step away from being weaker. If you're running a race right now and the finish line is, say, an arm's length away and your competition is probably 2 steps behind you, you wouldn't just stop and start jogging in place like, hey guys, I'm just maintaining my pace so I don't burn out. No, you would run as hard as you could until that finish line. Because you know if you don't keep running as hard as you can, the next person is gonna pass you up. So when you get more experience and better at calisthenics, that's when you have to make it harder if you really wanna get to that next tier. And if you want a good calisthenic beginner workout that got me aesthetic body, click the link in my program. It's called the 30-Day Shred Program. Now you know how to start calisthenics, but everything I told you doesn't matter if you don't know the 3 laws of building an aesthetic body. And I made a video about that, so watch that video here. I'll see you over there.